Sound of Freedom review. Jim Caviezel anchors a solidly made and disquieting thriller about child sex trafficking. It's been sold as a conservative thriller, but you don't need that mindset to find it compelling. Sound of Freedom is being sold as a conservative thriller. It's based on the true story of Tim Ballard, the former Homeland Security special agent who has devoted himself to fighting child sex trafficking, and who took his crusade private when he founded Operation Underground Railroad, with backing from Glenn Beck. The movie stars Jim Caviezel, who ever since he took on the title role of Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ, 19 years ago, has been a go-to actor for the kind of faith-based projects that the vast majority of Hollywood stars steer clear of. Wearing a trim dark beard and coppery blonde hair, Caviezel plays Ballard as a beatific G.I. Joe meets George C. Scott in Hardcore meets an avenging Jesus. The movie has a Christian undercurrent that occasionally becomes an overcurrent, as when Ballard explains why he's fixated on the crime of trafficking, because God's children are not for sale. Sound of Freedom has been heavily marketed on right-wing media, like Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire, and, one of the grand subtexts of all of this, in taking on the issue of the horrific criminals who kidnap and traffic children. The film could be seen as adjacent to the outright paranoia that was originally stoked by 4chan and QAnon, the wingnut conspiracy theory about a Washington, D.C. pizza parlor being a front for a pedophile ring, extending into the larger conspiracy theory that says that the culture of liberalism is a racket to protect and cover up the actions of pedophiles. All of that, let's be clear, is insane nonsense. Yet let's assume that, like me, you're not a right-wing fundamentalist conspiracy theorist looking for a dark, faith-based suspense film to see over the holiday weekend. The movie opens July 3rd. Even then, you needn't hold extreme beliefs to experience Sound of Freedom as a compelling movie that shines an authentic light on one of the crucial criminal horrors of our time, one that Hollywood has mostly shied away from. The film was completed in 2018 and then shelved by Disney, after it acquired 20th Century Fox, the film's original studio. It was finally bought back and is now being distributed independently.